This table from only 4 2x4s is a lot different than the stuff I've made so far, and I think the most advanced table I've made yet, while being quite a simple build, and it should sell for a lot considering it's just 4 2x4s on the marketplace. I just started with 3 because I was thinking this project through at first. I had no idea what kind of legs I wanted to make. I had a few ideas in my head, but I knew how I wanted the top part to be, so I got to that right away. I cut off 15 inches from each, and the rest I cut it in half. For this project, having square wood is really important, so as I usually do, I'm running it through my trusty 6-inch joiner. A single pass for the face was enough, with 3 quick passes for the edge. I tried to stay consistent across my pieces because they need to be the same, but I could always adjust at the planer later. This king joiner has been great to me. It was a marketplace purchase. I paid about a quarter of its new price for it, and it was basically new. After rotating the blades, it felt new to me. On the table saw, I cut off the last side, all the boards of the same width. Same for the planer. I got them down about a quarter inch to 1¼ inch. I made 3 separate glue ups with the boards. All the faces end up more or less visible, so arrange them so it's the best looking boards you can get. I glued the 2 longer glue ups together without glue between the 2 final boards. With a piece of hardwood, I made sure it didn't twist, because it sure was trying to. Do the same with the shorter boards. I went and gave the boards a little go on the planer just to make them nice and smooth, not thinner. On the table saw, I squared everything off and split the small board in half at 7 inches. the longer boards I squared them off, but made sure they're both the same length. Exactly, precision is important for this project. It's been quite a while I used dowels in their traditional way, and today I did it and I'll be honest, I nailed it. I'm super happy about the results. Here's how it went with the little metal poker thing and taking my time having square wood from the earlier milling, it went great. Use tape to make sure you don't drill too deep. And I use this simple drill guide to drill down straight. I don't have or want a dowel jig. Please leave a comment, like the video, or subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel. Thanks to all subscribers. I made sure to drill deeper on the second side. As in the past, I've been caught with dowels too long at the last tip. A frustrating problem to have. See how nice and square it landed? I'm pretty happy about that. Satisfying result. They all landed that way. For the full side, I tried putting it on this way and it felt easier to put the board on top, and down they went. I don't think I'd even need the clamps, but I put them for a bit. This is where I make this table go from a glue up of 2x4 boards to a nice modern 70s inspired piece. With my half-inch round over bit, I round over the four sides front to back. This thing makes a mess, but it's very worth it. This is a third bit that I don't think I've used yet on the channel. It's so good. Some stuff is worth paying a bit more for. This was. I gave everything a quick sanding as it was already pretty nice from the planer. To the edges I went by hand to have a nicer and less aggressive finish. Alright, so for the fourth 2x4, as the thumbnail implies, we're going to make legs. It's a pretty simple design at 8 degrees on the miter saw. But first I rip both sides off on the table saw. Set the miter saw to 8 degrees, cut the legs around 7 inches. You can see me here thinking about what length I wanted. I had no plan here. With a temporary stop block, as it doesn't make it to my usual one, I got 4 legs of the same length. To join the legs to the body, I use the rest of the 2x4, or at least part of it, and go back on the miter saw to cut the sides at 8 degrees, so it follows the legs angle. I thought it was too thick for the look I was going for, so I planed it down some before assembly, and sanded the legs and the 2x4. I glued the 2x4 on the base so that it's not going anywhere, with the countersink screws I added. The legs are glued to the side of that plus the bottom of the base and screwed from the 2x4 with some quote-unquote pocket holes, made live with a pocket hole bit. I went with black, simply because it's the color that sells here fast and for the asking price, because the listing stays young. I use the same finish as I often do, water-based polyurethane. Here it is. I'm proud of this one. I think it's one of my most creative builds so far, and I hope to make more like this in the future. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and see you next time.